Are you worried about the U.S. economy going into a recession? We haven't had a recession in quite a while. Are you worried about that possibly occurring?
I'm a worrier. I'm a contrarian. I'm by background a credit person, so I'm always focused on downside and risk. That said, do I see that happening anytime soon? I don't. We can speak to the people who run our businesses and get their take. And of course, there are always bumps in every company, but we think the U.S. economy is in reasonable shape.
What about the war? Do you think the war is going to affect the U.S. economy adversely or in some other way?
I think it depends on how long it goes. If you actually look historically at geopolitical events, wars and things like that, equity markets at least typically recover very quickly. It's like 39 days for the equity markets to recover after some big geopolitical blow-up or event. And clearly now, at least as of today, the equity markets are looking through the end of the war because they're either at or near all-time highs. But I think if the war continues and the price of oil remains high, and you get into practical impacts, less so in this world, but let's say that Asia or Europe runs out of jet fuel. Well, that could have a real ripple effect here.
There's been discussion in the financial markets that somebody who's very prescient or well informed has been making trades that seem to be timed exquisitely well to whether we're going to go to war or the war is going to be resolved in some way. Does that worry you that there's insider trading in some respects in the markets, or you don't think that's a problem?
I think it could be a problem. I haven't investigated. I've read about these incidents, and it seems odd. I think these prediction markets, in a way, it's classic Wall Street. Wall Street gets a good idea, and then people get carried away. And then eventually someone gets carried out. It always happens. And these notion of prediction markets where you can bet on the outcome of anything, that seems fraught to me.